going on, VC? It's LJ, and tonight is a long overdue VCLT opening at a package in the mail recently from none other than 1204 Willow. That's Maggie here in the vinyl community, but all of y'all know that. Maggie took a break recently, but came back posting some killer videos. Great to have you back. Tonight, the background, we have Giants, Time to Burn. Fantastic AOR, rock, 92, kind of like that early 90s rock. Just great sound. If you're a fan of AOR, crystal clear production, you'll love it. Now, Maggie got in touch with me, said she was doing a little bit of weeding in her collection, asked if I wanted a couple of things. One album she had that I've wanted forever, I know she sent along, and she asked if I wanted another one that she wasn't feeling, which kind of surprised me. I was like, yeah, absolutely. I'll show you what that is in a minute. Return package, right here, on its way out. It's Sunday as this is being filmed, and, well, you know, the post office doesn't like to work on Sundays, but it'll go out, don't worry. So, here's the package that came. Last week kind of kicked my butt a little bit. I had a little bit of a cold, so I was kind of coughing every few minutes. And so it's been killing me to stare at this, knowing that I need to open it, and especially knowing what's in it. But nobody wants to get on camera and go, so here's a package from Maggie. Shoot, forget it. So now we finally get to crack it open. And like I said, it's worse. It's like you know what's in it. So you want to listen to it, but you want to open it live, right? Which anybody deserves. And some people like to do, some don't. I get that. But here it is. So now let's tear into it. Now, one thing I'll say, Maggie always knows how to pack records. We have bubble wrap, we have stiffeners, and here we go. So this is what started it all off. I knew Maggie had this, and I've looked for this forever, unsuccessfully ever being able to find it. I go to a record store. This is Just One of the Guys soundtrack, and the first thing I will hit is the soundtrack section after the metal section, and I'll always go straight for J, looking for Just One of the Guys, and it never shows up. Just One of the Guys is an epic 80s movie. Epic 80s movie. If you haven't seen it, you've got to catch it. And this just has, it's just a killer 80s soundtrack, man. Girls Got Something, Boys Ain't Got, Just One of the Guys, Hard Way, you know, the 80s, and in the 70s as well, but, you know, the 80s just had some of those one-off artists, one-off bands, and one-off songs that only showed up on soundtracks. And they're not on, and the band either didn't release anything else, or they did, but it's licensed only for the soundtrack. So it makes those tracks really hard to find. And this is one I've wanted in my 80s collection forever. Let me just let you dwell on the cover there for a minute. But Maggie had it, was happy to send it along. Maggie, thank you so much. And here's the other one that she mentioned she just wasn't feeling and wanted to know if I was into the band or not. Now, to be honest with you, it's a band that I've wanted to get into and been curious about, and it's Baroness. Now, this is the Red album, and if I'm not mistaken, I'm not a Baroness expert here, and I haven't done my internet research. This is their first album from 2007, right? The Red album, then there was Blue, and then Yellow, I think. I'm a Baroness newbie. Here's what I know about Baroness. They're new rock metal progressive sludge. Any of that makes sense? Kind of stoner elements? I don't know. I'm not all that into Baroness. I haven't really listened to much other than sound clips. It's a 2 LP set. Here's the vinyl. Very nice. And it's, you know, every time I see them, it's just pricey enough, and there's other things on the list that I haven't taken the plunge. It would be a pricey blind buy. I've come pretty close to the Yellow album a few times, holding that in my hands. But this, again, my belief, and correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, from 2007, this is the first. It's the Red album. So if you have any recommendations, what track should I start with? Obviously, I'm just going to play the whole thing. But are you a big Baroness fan? Was this great? Leave me a comment. Let me know, because I can't wait to tear into it. The cover art is just absolutely epic, and I'm hoping it's something I'll really dig, and then it's off to grab the blue and the yellow one. And I don't know if there's another one coming out, but I'm assuming the color scheme thing is just going to keep going. But it's my introduction to Baroness. It came from Maggie, and that just makes it all the much more awesome. Maggie, thank you so much. I cannot wait to get into and spin these. I'm sorry it took me forever to shoot a video for this, but I'm really digging it, and I hope you dig your package as well. Couple more videos coming your way, VC. Thanks for checking this out. Feel free to leave a comment below if you have one. Catch y'all later. See ya.